I'm sure you all know who this is. It's Tuesday, and it's for my president.
I know say this my voice note go offend a lot of persons, but I really don't care.
Be selfish, greedy, and manipulative in the middle of your sister's death. Let's start with Ruths.
Hey, what up, guys? So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is happening. You all know what's been happening for quite 2 weeks now. Dangote truck and everything that has been going on with Ruth's sister and how we lost her and everything, you know. So recently, Kuti came out and he was addressing Dangote's matter, and he said a lot of things, guys, things that I did not even know or understand, things that I could not comprehend, guys, and I really want you guys to also hear this too. But before you do, remember Phyna came out and she was saying that the husband or the boyfriend or the alleged father of the kids the sister had is irresponsible, you know. She came out, she tagged this guy a whole lot of names, guys, and this guy also came out to show his own side of the story and everything. So guys, first off, I'm going to be showing you what Seun Kuti had to say about Dangote, guys.
We have changed. That's how far we have changed. We think, say, these people behavior is some kind of salvation for us. We have been defeated to the extent that we think all we have to do is just continue to try to be like them, not to change these evil things that they are doing. Their solution is your solution. Just have money. No matter how much you can see with your two naked eyes that this money is not solving any problem even in their own life. The only problem the money is solving is the problem that they create in our life. Now, the only thing with the problem their money they solve, now the problem what they create for us, the problem in their lives, no they change, no they stop, it no the end. Now the richest man in the world, richest black man in the world, so cannot train driver of train. Is that not a shame? I sit down as the richest man in Africa, yet I don't have good, I don't know how to move truck. My truck, the people, I cannot have a functioning truck. I don't know how. It means you don't know how. You don't have it in you to imagine a trucking system that works. You can imagine how to gather all the money to be richest man, but you cannot imagine the simplest thing like moving your goods. You cannot sit down and get the best minds and brainstorm and think of innovation, and you cannot do it. So how has the money helped you? How has the money helped? What has the money done? Apart from to bring girl, we open your for internet. Say na that one. Say that's the catch young girls when they open na for on top of sofa. If the whole world forget, I can never forget. People just can't kill me. If not, I can never forget. So one shiggy the sofa. Richest was exposed. Richest man. Say now waiting the money day for be that. Even na girlfriends can't respect small girls. They take na big teeth for internet. Small girls. If na me that kind of thing they happen tonight, hey, waiting I get. Want to shit the mille. Even at that they want to shit the mille on internet. Small girls. Is that what the richest man? Is that what this money is for? You cannot imagine. Say okay, my trucks. Yeah, my songo give a driver was there. Pick 100 young Nigerian men. Pick 200, even 500. Do you know what billion is? You can be paying 500 young men $100,000 a year to be driving your trucks. What in they did? To live good life. Give them good truck. Open trucking center everywhere. Bring experts to teach them how to repair the truck heads. Even from there, vest guns. Open your own steel mill. Say government they delay. Open your own steel mill. Not be extraction. Open industries we go create. We go produce. Not be industry. We go just say extract. They spoil our environment. The job, what is Nigerian government job is to make sure that all of you think this is okay. All of you think it is fine. Yes, this is how everything is supposed to be. That's the job of the government. Once you understand that, nothing what they do go they surprise you again. Nothing what they talk go they surprise you. Because you're gonna say they're trying to normalize the abnormal.
Unbelievable, right? Like I told you, I was also shocked when I saw these guys. But nevertheless, we are still hoping that the government are still going to say something, because we cannot continue like this. This can't continue happening, and we would all just come out and just make noise and nothing happens at the end of the day. We need the government to actually intervene in this particular matter, because it has been going on for some years now and it's not going to stop anytime soon unless the government decides to speak about it and do something about it. Well, now over to the husband of Ruths. He came out and in pain and everything. He just lost the mother of his child and the person who is proposed to get married to. He came out and he was like, a lot of things happened in the period, and for a fact he reached out to Phyna a couple of times, and he did not just come out to say these things. He had evidence to back them up, guys. And after reading what he had to show of his evidence, guys, that was where I knew that Phyna was actually out to catch clout, guys, because she came out to tell us that this guy was not responsible. This guy was an irresponsible person, that the case of our sister cannot be handled by him. And now this same guy is coming out to show all of the chats from the day this thing happened up until the last time he spoke to Phyna, guys. So she has been the problem of our sister all this while. Well, I won't say so much because I'm going to be showing you so you can see for yourself, guys. And even the school, the SUG members had a lot going on already. You know, Phyna came to make us feel like it was when she came into the picture, that was when Dangote reached out. That was a lie, guys. The SUG of that school were already in a progress with these Dangote groups already before she even came into the picture. And she came into the picture and then ghosted everybody. So Very Dark Man was not the first person she even ghosted. She already did that to the SUG, to the husband of this sister, and then to Very Dark Man, guys. So this is what he had to say, guys.
I know say this my voice note go offend a lot of persons, but I really don't care. You understand? I really don't care. See, you say Phyna. Phyna is one of the most, like, should I say foolish? Like, foolish is underrated. What? She's one of the, I don't know the right word to use at this point. But you see Phyna is a clout chaser. She's greedy. She's a content creator. See, now when the girl when she just say, oh, Dangote jam her sister, even the first day, Phyna say she dey shoot. She dey where she dey shoot movie. She not come. She did not come for her sister. Now when the issue don't reach everywhere, when the issue don't trend, when we don't post them, now Phyna can't care say she get sister. Like, see, Ruths came to Auchipoli as a single mother during her ND. I don't know Ruths for ND. I did not even expect Ruths to come for HND. I was shocked when I heard Ruths came back for HND, because Ruths suffer as a class rep. If you see this girl, very, very hardworking. After her ND, her sister win Big Brother Naija. She get her Soleki, she get GLE. Boy, you know if you support your sister, you know if you help your sister. So, like, I don't want to talk a lot of things about Phyna. Make it no come be like say I get personal beef or personal hatred for her, because right from time I know like her. I supported that for Big Banana Ninja. Not be now where I know serious with blocking again. Then I always post Phyna.
So now you have seen for yourself. You've seen that all the tears Phyna was sharing all this while, all the tears she came out to shed about her sister were all crocodile tears, because she was after her own skin, not even the sister's own. Because how can you silence the direct family of this person, and then you made everybody believe that this guy was not a responsible person? This guy is not man enough to handle the case of your sister, so you took it upon yourself, and everybody saw how the case ended at the end of the day. I just hope that this is a lesson for a lot of you out there, right? So if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, do not hesitate to like and subscribe, and also do not forget to drop your comments on the comment section, because it matters a lot, guys. The world needs to hear your voice. The world needs to know what your opinion is. So guys, drop your comments on the comment section below.
Yes, I spoke with Mr. Daniel, the husband to Ruths, Phyna's sister, and I realized that this young man is full of life, he's responsible, he's meek, lovely, and somebody worth being with. We had a very good fun conversation, which professed so a lot of things. I discovered that the guy is not even carried away because Phyna we have some benefits and all that. All he just cares about Phyna's Ruth's health. So he said if he been logged out from reaching out to Ruths, we make Ruths be taken care of better, he will be happy, even when he's been traumatized, because he has not heard, neither can he see.
The death of Ruth Otabo, Phyna's sister, is a painful tragedy. May her soul rest in peace. But behind the tears and emotional outbursts, there is an ugly truth Nigerians must face. And that truth points directly at Phyna Josephine Otabo. Yes, Phyna, I'm calling you out publicly. You have shown yourself to be selfish, greedy, and manipulative in the middle of your sister's death. Let's start with Ruth's accident. When Ruth was rushed to the hospital, it was not you, Phyna, who stood by her. It was Daniel, the father of her children. He was the one running around, paying bills and making sure Ruth got urgent care. Where were you? Instead of you to rush to Irua or Awuchi to see your sister's condition, you hurriedly set up a camera, cried fake tears, and packaged yourself for sympathy simply because Dangote was involved. That is wickedness. Even when Dangote's team came to Irua General Hospital, who did they meet? Daniel. They even took pictures with him because he was there physically caring for Ruth. You, Phyna, were nowhere to be found. And what did you do when you saw the pictures? You told them to take it down because you didn't want Nigerians to know about Daniel. Why? Because you wanted to sideline him and make yourself the next of kin to cash out. Phyna, you can't fool everybody. If you truly loved your sister, your first thoughts would have been health, not meeting with Dangote reps. You rushed to those meetings so fast, yet you couldn't rush to the hospital bed where your sister was fighting for her life. That alone shows your priority. Money, not family. Daniel has openly said he was the one taking care of Ruth and her son before they had the child together. He paid for her school fees. He supported her when she was a single mother. All you did was to send money for a graduation gown and wig. Daniel is challenging you to prove otherwise. So Phyna, if you really carried Ruth's financial burdens, show Nigerians proof. Post the receipts. Post the transfers from the last 3 years. Until then, stop deceiving people. You want to shut Daniel off so that you can position yourself for $1 billion that may never come. That is greed. That is wickedness. Nigerians are watching you. You want to reap where you did not sow. Let's even assume Dangote's truck was not involved and Ruth died a natural death. Where would you be, Phyna? You wouldn't care about the children. It is only because Dangote's name entered the story that you suddenly jumped like a hungry wolf, pretending to care while secretly chasing money. Phyna, God will judge this hypocrisy. Dangote Group, please take note. Daniel is the father of Ruth's children. any support should go directly to him and Ruth's parents, not Phyna. If you want to help, give scholarship for the children's future. But Phyna has no moral right to be next of kin. She has made it clear that all she cares about is money. And for those blaming Dangote, stop it, they tried. There was no way Ruth could have been flown abroad in that critical condition. If Phyna truly had the means, she could have used her own celebrity status, her Benz money, and her BB Niger fan base to start the process. Nigerians would have supported, but she didn't. She was more concerned with positioning herself to collect from Dangote. That's heartless. Phyna, Nigerians are not blind. Your selfishness has been exposed. This is not about tears on camera or Instagram posts. It is about truth, justice, and the future of those innocent children. Stop the greed. Stop the lies. Stop trying to profit from your own sister's death.
You know why this whole thing they actually shocked me? It is very possible. Like, let me say everything I want talking about now, allegedly. But it is very possible that this, if Ruth is truly dead, then automatically it means it's possible that she must have been dead like for some days now, because I don't know how it sounds that for some days now nobody has been allowed to see this girl. Nobody apart from Phyna, not even the parent, not even the husband, not even Nas and Nabs escorts that went to Lagos to see her. They had a meeting with Dangote people and then they went to see her. They were not allowed to see her. Nobody is allowed to. Even the Dangote people, they were not allowed to see this girl for some days now. It is very possible that this girl might have been there for some days now, but Phyna was just trying to chase cloud and see if she could get this 1 billion which they asked for. It is possible that this whole thing was not even justice for Ruth, like in the beginning of Phyna. It's possible that it was all about making money and making a name, like making fame for herself, because her fame already felt die. Ah, God, if spirits they fight, if spirit they fight, I believe say Ruth spirit know who she go fight. Now what I your name be that? I swear to God, this spirit they fight person, I believe say Ruth spirit know who she go fight, because this is too painful. Wallahi, this is too painful.
Ruth died yesterday, and I know they say a lot of people, they know they blame VDM for this particular incident. First of all, RIP to the young lady. It's just so unfortunate that, you know, Nigeria happened to her. But at the end of the day, we will not come put emotion forward, come they blame VDM. The same VDM left Lagos to wherever, that state, go they do charity work. As a matter of fact, the same Phyna now first go meet VDM for help. May VDM using platform, publicize and make this thing more obvious to the internet. VDM brought this news to all of us. If not for VDM, Phyna no get that audience to broadcast that incident. So we're not going to allow them, because they use emotion, because they push one agenda against VDM. VDM has nothing to do with the death of that Ruths. We no agree for now. Forget sentiment. If you get problem with VDM, that will not concern us. But VDM has nothing to do with the death of this girl. When they carry emotion, they say Phyna dey hospital, Phyna's not waiting concern of is that one. VDM tried his best. He tried his best. He left Lagos for, I don't even forget the name of the state where the thing happened. He left for that place, went to the hospital, saw the Phyna sister, tried to push. Okay, now VDM drank Dangote. Phyna no get that audience to bring Dangote to that issue. Now come down, the girl don't come pine now because of some issues we no align. Then I come they say VDM. We no agree, oh. We no agree. This internet will do so. Now no fit come they push on one agenda because they will not like the. Do you know what VDM is doing in this country? I'm not fit do am. Now come they attach the death of the Ruth's death to VDM. How it relate? Una dey craze. Something is wrong with your brain. VDM is not somebody you will disrespect in front of us here. VDM is one of the biggest hope of this country. If not for VDM, we will hear this incident. Now God they connect. You know, don't bring emotions into these issues. VDM has nothing to do. You know, even make Phyna go storm for hospital, you know, concern us. Now she know waiting do her. I hear say the girl they request for 1 billion. How much 1 billion? Why 1 billion? you say me person come help you push case, then later you cut am off, you say they no want am. The same thing I go our story go dey talk say VDM is dirty. Person wey come meet say me help you push case, so me help you bring something to the public. We no allow that to. VDM is somebody of high respect, a high personality. We no allow one and they push any more agenda. One and know wetin I go do for this internet o.
Okay, VDM my brother, this video now for you specially. Please don't see my brother from another mother, yeah. I can't beg you for something. Bloggers never eat since morning. Content creators never eat since morning. Even the ones we call you manipulator, they never eat since morning. If you check well, you go see the internet space just dey calm since morning. Even quiet more than the graveyard because they don't see food eat. Everybody hungry, no make them they active. About cook for them, they eat now. I don't say they mourn this girl will die. A lot of people insult you because of their hatred, but no look that one. Me, I know they use your video, I want to react to your video, I want to make money with your video. But based on brotherly love, I dey pity for those people. See some of the ones they refresh your page because nothing to talk about. They don't get idea to think. They don't get idea to manipulate to create content. They don't enter your page tire. Even the video where you don't do since, so won't try to react to them, but you don't see they make sense. So I dey beg you based on save my brother. If now one post, just give them. Make their body for calm down. They don't need fear now. People they insult you. Now so they sleep for your page like this. Because nothing for them to post. They wait. May you cook, may they come shop. But I beg. No verse for waiting this rubbish people they talk. Just try and post something. I don't try.
I'm sure you all know who this is. It's Tuesday and it's for my president. All right? Let me remind you, he rules his space. His impact speaks louder than words. The silence of my president is already felt across the land. Now that he hasn't posted, all the mushroom content creators suddenly have nothing to feed on. Listen, for years, you thrive off his platform, yet you insult him for the very sacrifices he makes daily. He did nothing wrong by speaking up to defend his integrity and the mistreatment from those he stood for. Let me state this clearly. In today's Nigeria, there is no one born of a woman as bold, transparent, outspoken, and sacrificial as VDM. Still, after all his sacrifices, some want to control, oppress, and silence him. Let this be clear. If you are not a true rattle, please stay off his page and keep his name out of your mouth. Long live VDM. Long live the Rattle family, and God bless VDM.